Hello guys, welcome to Bonquisitive Tech Studio. So today I'm gonna discuss about one product that I have been working on for the last week or so. So if you have ever used any kind of AI agent, you already know about skill files probably. So say for example, if you are using OpenClaw or Claude Code, in those cases when you work through complex workflows, you might actually need to have some repeatable steps, some steps that you want the agent to follow. And it's not static, it has to be dynamic in terms of like how the situation is. Think of it in a real life scenario. When you learn a skill, say learning to ride a bicycle, you learn how to ride it, how to actually pedal, how to navigate the roads and everything. But the roads that you actually encounter, that might be different. Even then, your skill actually saves you from falling over, right? So similarly for AI agents, if you have to do something repeatably, for that, if you can create some instruction, some context for the agent, that is actually good for the agent, because it knows like, okay, it needs to follow that particular route. So skills are something that is pretty popular right now, and I am in my work also I have to integrate skills in Claude Code. So Claude Code is something that I use pretty frequently, and it's something that you can also see. So if you even open say a new Claude instance, you would see like there's something called skills here in customization. So you can actually create new skills or do things like you can actually see like there are already some skills that Anthropic provides for you. You can actually create your own skills as well, because it has to be fine tuned, it has to basically uh, be usable for your own task. Claude or Anthropic doesn't know what you actually need. You have to fine tune it for your own task, and this is something that I've been doing a lot in my own tasks as well. And from that, actually, this product idea has developed, is whether I can make it for normal people who may not be like who do not want to have the hassle of creating these skills. It's not that you can't do it with Claude Code or something like that. You can, but again, Claude Code is not used everyone who has big uh, pro plan or max plans. You can use Claude Code with Olama or other models as well. But skill files, they are a very specific format. They are of a very specific format. There are certain things that you have to basically be aware of. You have to provide some context. There's also a big risk of security risk as well. Like, since you are basically giving some instructions to the agent to follow, it might happen that there are some malicious efforts, malicious prompt injection that might exist in a particular skill, which if the agent executes, it basically like blow down your system or something like that, right? So it can breach your privacy. It might do multiple things, right? So there's also a security aspect of things as well. So from all those things, actually this idea was forming, like if we can create a product which will basically uh, where user will just come and give instructions and the skill files would be ready for them. That's it. So from here, actually, the SkillForge, this product was born. It's kind of day 9th or day 10, I guess, because last Saturday, last Sunday, I actually started building it. You saw a short I made. That was just the day one of development. So I just created the landing page, and even that, just it was just the hero section and nothing else. So I was working on that. Most of the code. So right now, I think any developers, even with a lot of experience, they do not waste time writing codes line by line. I use anti-gravity a lot. You see, this is anti-gravity that I'm using to basically write the whole code, and also like actually maintaining a lot of content for marketing and stuff. So yeah, so actually this kind of tools like anti-gravity helps to kind of accelerate the process. If I think back 2 to 3 years back, even 4 5 years back, it would have taken me probably 3 months or at least 2 months and or more to just get to the point where I am now within just a week. Not only that, I have already I have not been able to put as much time into this product as I would have liked. I have my own 9 to 5 job, which takes up a lot of time, right? So it's not like I can give 3 4 hours every day to this project. Anyway, we are diverging. So SkillForge, it's still in Vercel. I have not actually put. I have not bought a domain. A lot of people were already commenting on like to build authenticity. I should be buying a domain and use that, but I'm of the opinion like it should be like paying on its own. So any cost associated with this product, uh, it should be from its own revenue, right? So until and unless it actually generates any revenue, I won't gonna buy any domain. If it does, I'll do that. But anyway, it's currently deployed freely in Vercel. So Vercel, Netlify, Cloudflare, GitHub Pages. There are a lot of options where you can actually put your work freely. Your Host your full stack application. Vercel is a good one. It provides like it can very easily integrate with your projects in GitHub, or if you're working right now, my tech stack is basically with Next.js. uh, for the app, I have used, as I said, Vercel. Supabase, I have used Supabase. So it's a Postgres based kind of system, database as a system. You can think of it like that way. So Postgres is the actual database that it uses, but in the it also provides a lot of other services, database based services. So yeah, Supabase is good for begin. It's beginner friendly, and it also provides you a generous free tier, which is good for like experimenting and stuff. So yeah, Superbase is there. I have also integrated Stripe already. So as you can see right now, by the way, let me just go through each pages and just the code of this product, right? This is the landing page as I've already shown you. This is the pricing. You can see about the pricing. So free. Again, another philosophy of mine while trying to build the product. So again, you have to have these strategies, right? When you are building products, so I do not wanted to go through a freemium or like a proper SaaS where you have to pay some amount, some bucks month by month, because it's not like that. Like this product is more about like whenever you need it, you just keep do a generation skill file. You basically generate a skill file, download that skill file probably, and then yeah, that's gonna be it, right? So it's not be like you might be using it, like if you are a developer you might have to use it multiple times, but it's not like you will come every month for something. So that's why it's like a more one-off product, and that's why I have put the pricing in that way only. So once you sign up, you get free generation, free skill generation, and yeah, that's all. And if you want to just experiment it a little bit, so there's a starter plan with $5, you get 10 skills more, 10 skill generations. So 3 plus 10, 13 generations if you just provide $5. And you can also do refinements, by the way. So it's not like, okay, it's a one-off generation, and if you do not like it, it's your money is gone. It's not like that. So you can also refine or iterate with the generation. So that's why it's not like it's $5. And then there's a $99 unlimited plan where it's like forever unlimited, right? So you can generate as many skills, and it's forever. It's not gonna go away, right? So this is where it at for the pricing. So I have integrated Stripe for the pricing. And yeah, so let's just show one or two skill generations. And oh, by the way, yeah, I have also provided a catalog, skill catalog. This is very interesting. So there's already few catalogs in the market as well. I am gonna mention. So Claude Hub is something that you can see. It's tremendously big, Claude Hub, but yeah, there are a lot of OpenClaw skills, but that is more fine-tuned towards OpenClaw. There's a big community right now. But yeah, so there are a couple of things that I wanted to say about these skills. So obviously there are some free skills that I have put for like for anyone to basically browse and even download. So say for example, commit message generator. So you can see like, okay, how the skill files are actually, right, like how they have to be formatted. You get to like play, or you basically start understanding what a skill file is, how to write it, things like that. And you can also like download the zip file. It usually you usually have these skill.md files, markdown file, along with as a readme file as well. You can download for free, like if you just click on it, it will download, right? uh, and this is not the only one. There are 12 more. So there's 12 free skills available right now. And this is basically for different developmental tasks. There are some writing DevOps related tasks as well, and this will keep increasing. So even like up to yesterday there were 7 free skills. Just today itself I added 5 more skills, by the way. So this list also gonna grow with time, right? And these are all the free skills that you can use right now. There are some premium skills available as well. I have kept it as premium, but at the same time it's basically for paid users, right? So whoever basically have these starter or unlimited plans, basically they can use these premium skills. And for these premium skills, it doesn't take any credit or anything like that. Like if you are even in a starter plan, like $5 starter plan, you can get to have like all the premium skills. And again, right now there are 9 skills. There would be more skills in the future. But even then, you get to have any skill from this skill catalog. Even if you have a $5 plan, it doesn't deduct any credit out of your generations, right? So security hardening guide, you would be able to see, like it's obviously not visible for until and unless you are in the paid plan, but yeah. Now let's actually generate something. So you can come to the builder part where you actually can generate skills. So this is the basically the main thing that we are talking about. And it could be, so you can also come it from, so just again you can come from this action button over here as well. Yeah, so this goes to the catalog. This basically brings you to the builder section. Now as you can see, there are some options. You can toggle these advanced options. So you can you have to basically kind of specify whether you want your skills for Claude Code or OpenClaw, or for both. You may if so right now I only have made it for Claude Code and OpenClaw. That's why these two. But by the way, just remember, like even if you use other AI agents like say Gemini CLI or Codex, any AI agents, and you might be thinking, okay, why I'm talking about agents and not LLMs? So LLMs is just the brain, right? So LLMs is just the brain, but then you kind of give it some tools so that it can take action. So then it becomes an agent. So if you think about anti-gravity or even Gemini CLI, things like that, it is powered by an LLM, even OpenClaw or even these Claude Code and all those stuffs. So there's always a LLM behind, right? When we use Claude Code, if you have Claude subscription, you might be using Sonnet 4.6, Opus 4.6. Those are the LLM models that you use. But apart from that, it also has a lot of tools available to it, so that it can actually take actions in the real world. Real world means it can be obviously it would be digital, but it can call APIs. It can go write to files, it can read files, it can do web searches, it can do lots of stuff. So tools are how you basically give actions or give ability to the LLM to take actions. And skill is something that it can learn, and you doesn't have to kind of provide or mention it explicitly. Once you actually just provide the skills to the LLM or the agent, it understands from the context itself how it has to be used, right? So just to give you a small example, let me give a very generic thing. What idea can we give? Generate a skill for, so many time ago I was working on a project where I had to do like migration, code migration from one language to another. So it was written in R, and I was basically migrating it to Python. Okay, for various reason anyway. But so think of it like if you are gonna go towards that kind of a project, which is a little bit complex. There can be multiple things. So these skills give you like a starting point where okay, I need these skills for my LLM so that it follows that. Obviously, you can change and tune things, but let me first write this stuff. Generate a skill for refactoring a code base from R to Python. Okay, let me do it for Claude Code only. Category auto detect. Yeah, you can keep all of these things default. You do not have to do it, and you write forging your skill. And as you can see, it's generating, it's streaming. Yeah, and it's streaming, right? Best practices, some style examples, output format, rules, verification, implementation strategy, analysis and mapping, the tools that should be available, right? So this is a basic skill file that it generates, and it's not the end. You can refine it more. It's I have kept it pretty generic, right? I have not given much description, but you can add description to it, like what's your actual niche that you are working on, what sort of things that you want out of your LLM or out of your agent to be able to do, and you can also do refinements on this, right? So you can refine this as well. You Once you basically click on the refine, there's this small text area that comes up, right? So you can write more things like, okay, make do this, add these things into my agent and into my skill, and you basically get this kind of a skill file generated for you. You either can copy and paste it, or you can just have a zip as well. You can just download it, download the whole zip file, r2 python refactor.zip. You can do that. Okay, and how to use this? So just to you can use in Claude Code or in Claude or OpenClaw. If you are using OpenClaw, you can do it as well. Let me show it for Claude pretty quick. So if you just go to the customize and skill section, you would see like there's an option to kind of add new skills, right? So either you can create a skill with Claude, you can actually manually write the skill instructions, which people used to do previously, or you can upload a skill as well. So it kind of assume there's has to be some .md file that contains skill name, description formatted in YAML. .zip is also fine, but it must include skill.md file, right? So you can actually upload the zip file that you basically downloaded. So this is how you can actually add add a skill to your Claude. You can also use like this in any project that you are working on. Say I have started working on, so there's always a .claude folder that's there, right? So you can actually create .skills under this folder. So just create a new folder called skills, and you can keep your skills under this as well, right? So this is also another way where you can actually write skills. So yeah, you create a folder, and then you can just copy the whole thing, skill.md, and any other files that are associated there inside this, right? Or just name it like, okay, r factor, r to python factor, and keep it under here. Anyway, so this is how you can actually create a skill. This is something that I've been working on. So there are it's still, I would say, in development phase. It's not finished yet, so it's already like 9 10 days of development. But yeah, it's at a pretty good place. By the way, all the free skills are also available in GitHub. I'll share the link in the description. So the free skills that I was talking about, yeah, these free skills, they are also available in a public repo GitHub. You can see that. There's also the history of generations. You can see past histories as well. So yeah, so for now, it's kind of like an MVP phase one kind of a thing. And what's in the future? In the near future, I plan to first of all add more skills to it. So both free skills and premium skills, there would be a lot of new skills would be added, so that you get to basically kind of browse more skills. You get to understand, okay, how you can actually use this whole product in for your projects, because at the end it's very fine tuned thing, right? It's based on your own need that you want to build a skill. So you have to basically understand what to build. So for that, this catalog is a, like, I would say, a godsend, like, because this catalog would give you some ideas of yourself, right? So this is something that I will do in the coming week or so, coming days, where I will add more skills. The other part, the other interesting part that I wanted to build is a security part of it. So one of the crucial thing why I was building it is because if you see about community build skills, so anyone can actually build skills, right? I'm just trying to accelerate the process. I'm just basically trying to make it more convenient. It's not like you can't do you can't generate your skills by your own, but it's like I am just trying to make it more convenient for you. But now there's another aspect that is actually very less traveled, I would say, or less considered. That's the security aspect of it. OpenClaw already has a huge security thing. So if you are OpenClaw, if you have used OpenClaw, or if you have seen resources of OpenClaw, you already know like how dangerous it would be to kind of actually create an instance of OpenClaw in your own system. Many people use Mac Mini, a separate Mac Mini, where they basically install the whole OpenClaw instance. There are other variants of OpenClaw that are popped up with security in mind, and but even then, when you actually use these skills, so these skills either you are manually writing it, or you are probably importing, like say you have seen something in Claude Hub, or you have seen something some other community forum. You see a community build skill, and you think like, okay, that's gonna be required in my project. So you actually install that skill in your agent, OpenClaw system in VPS or Claude Code, wherever. But now those community build skills, it might have some malicious thing. It might have some security vulnerabilities that will be kind of increase the attack surface, right? Where people can exploit your system, or in various ways. So the security aspect of it, I'm gonna work on that aspect, where people can take like they can bring their own skill and do an audit or scan in SkillForge, and get some recommendation, like, okay, how much first of all, like, how or whether there's any security aspect, security risk of that skill or not. If so, then what would be the recommended steps and so on. So there's something that is in my that's in my calendar in coming days, if I can get some time around it. So this is something that I'm gonna do later on, and yeah, so just play with this product. If you want, you can just go with the starter plan, unlimited plan, even if you just sign up for these free skill generations as well. By the way, I'll put it into the comments, but if you use code early bird, EARLYBIRD, early bird coupon code, you will get a 30% off of this unlimited plan, forever unlimited plan, right? So do use that. Try to basically play with this SkillForge, and you generate as many skills as you want, and let me know how you feel about it. What are the new features that you might want to see? If you want to have some features, then also you can go there. You can just put it into the comments. Okay, that's it. So now I'll also work on the marketing aspect of it. This is something that a lot of people don't talk about enough, is how you market. So it's nowadays it's easy for building stuff, but it's not that easy to market a product, right? So that is something that I'm working on. We have to basically build uh, an audience base so that it gets enough eyeballs. I have already started putting it in Reddit forums. There are some OpenClaw forums. There are Claude forums where I have started posting in. There are some tweets that I'm basically making. So yeah, hopefully we would be able to get this product to a larger audience base, and because more feedback, more users are there, there would be more feedbacks. There would be more. It would be more feedback driven development. That's why I just wanted to ship early as possible. And for any people watching out there, if you are also a solopreneur, or if you are a budding founder, if you want to build products and sell it to people, I would always urge you to ship it as early as possible. It might be early, ugly. You might not have figured out everything. Even I have not figured out a lot of things in this product. There are a lot of probably things that I need to change. Uh, Probably there might be a couple of things that may not be working properly. I will get to see them once there are more users coming in. I'll get to see the feedbacks, and that's the way the development should always be. It should be feedback driven. So yeah, that's more of it. If you are there in Twitter, I'm also posting regularly on Twitter or X, whatever you call it. You can just visit at the red bonquisitive and follow me there over as well. And if you haven't liked or subscribed this video, my channel yet, do subscribe. I do take videos. It's a little bit irregular, but yeah, I'll still would try to make it as much as possible. So okay, see you guys, and do use SkillForge. Bye bye.